What we're going to do today is we're going to determine whether two functions are inverse of each other. What we need to do is we need to find the composition of f of g of x, and we have to check if it equals to x, and then we also have to do g of f of x, and if it's equal to x, and if both are equal to x, then we can say that the two functions are inverse of each other. Therefore, I'm going to go ahead and show you example 9, and we notice that we have f of g of x. So we're going to substitute in for g of x the equation 1/5 x plus 1, since g of x is equal to 1/5 x plus 1. Now, what we need to do is we need to substitute that into function f. We got to substitute that into function f. So we have 5 times whatever the input is. In this case, it's 1/5 x plus 1 minus the 5. What we need to do next is to simplify, and we have to multiply 5 times 1/5 and 5 times 1. 5 times 1/5, if you notice, we have 5 divided by 5, which is 1, so we have x plus 5 minus 5. And if we simplify, we have 5 minus 5, which is 0, so we're left with x, which satisfies half of what we need to do. Now we're going to determine g of f of x. So we have g, and since we know that f of x is equal to 5x minus 5, that is what we're going to input into g. So we have 1/5 times 5x minus 5 plus 1. And if you apply the distributive property, 1/5 of 5 is going to be x, and 1/5 of 5 is going to be, you're going to be left with -1 plus 1. And if we simplify, we have x by itself, since -1 plus 1 is equal to 0. And since both compositions equal x, then we can say that f and g are inverse of each other.